Morning, I'm Marcia McMillan. We begin with breaking news from Air Canada this morning. The airline says it will start canceling flights tomorrow to allow for an orderly shutdown of operations as it faces a potential strike by flight attendants. All flights by Air Canada and Air Canada Rouge will be grounded by the weekend. Customers whose flights are canceled can get a full refund. The decision follows a 72-hour strike notice coming after the union representing 10,000 flight attendants came out. In response, Air Canada issued a lockout notice for early Saturday morning. The airline said yesterday it had reached an impasse in talks after the union declined to enter a binding arbitration process. The key issues are wages, work rules, and unpaid hours. CTV's Mason DePatie is standing by at Calgary's airport this morning with the very latest. Mason.
Air Canada says it will start the gradual suspension of flights as soon as tomorrow to ensure that there's a orderly shutdown into Saturday. The airline says it will be notifying the impacted customers and offering them a full refund. It adds that it's also working with domestic and foreign carriers to try and provide them with alternative options when possible. The Canadian Union of Public Employees, which represents the more than 10,000 Air Canada staff members, served its strike notice around 1 Eastern this morning. The union notes Air Canada then issued them a lockout notice about a half hour later. The escalation comes after months of trying to get a new collective bargaining agreement. In the end, the two sides could not agree on key issues like wages, work rules, and unpaid hours. The airline said it reached an impasse in negotiations with the union yesterday afternoon. QP says it did decline a proposal from Air Canada to enter a binding arbitration process to secure a new contract. That would have suspended the union's right to strike as well as Air Canada's right to lock out union members. Patty Hajdu, the federal minister of Jobs and Families, posted on social media last night saying she is watching the situation closely and offered the help of federal mediators, do not mention any further steps of intervening in this dispute. Back to you.
All right, Mason, thanks for that.